situation like that with Grilli in the Grilli inning. After he gave up his second home run, you didn't have anybody up in the pen yet. I think you got Howell up after the third home run. How do you decide which way to go, whether you want to hang in with a guy, show some faith in him, or hang him out to dry?
Hang him out to dry. Well put, Rosie. No, really. Actually, he's been pitching pretty good lately, and our guys down the pen are running on fumes right now. We really can't keep this pace up, especially when you got 7 guys down there. So, that was his inning anyway, and he's got a couple days rest. Like I said, he's been actually pitching pretty good lately. Today's one of those days. But you kind of gauge, really going into that game, there were certain guys you almost had to stay away from unless you had the lead or even, or tied something late. So that's how all that works. But I don't hang anybody out to dry.
John, for Biagini, getting through 7 innings, 100 pitches, turning the lineup over 3 times, how valuable is that experience for him as he kind of continues becoming a starter?
Shoot, Arden, he was great. He really was. Getting a good hitting team. Error early in the game, might have cost him another 10, 15 pitches too, and along the way, and telling how far he goes. But he's got to feel good about that. But we didn't score any runs, obviously. So, but he had it all working. A good curveball today. Good fastball. He's just slowly turned into a pretty good-looking starter. What happens down the road, this season, I couldn't tell you yet, but it's nice to watch.
John, both you and Jason have been around the game for a long time. You longer than Jason, obviously, but on a personal level, what's it like to be in that position where you're watching a guy out there and he's giving up 4 home runs and you have to leave him out there?
Well, it's hard, simply because I like the guy so much. Everybody does, and he's had a tremendous career. And in normal circumstances where there's some guys, a few guys that could pitch, he probably doesn't stay in there that long. But it happened quick too. So everybody feels for that. Grilli's had some great moments here in some big innings for us, and like I said, I thought he's been pitching pretty good lately leading up to that. It's just one of those days. The ball was flying, and he got some pretty good swings off him. But that's never easy for a manager or coach to sit there, and because you know what's inside the guy. You know what the guy's made up. He's team all the way, that kind of thing. So